What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve.
I'm Lindsay.
Today we're going to be checking out Royal Marines recruits tackle the infamous 30-miler. While I don't really understand what this is, I think I have a general idea what this could be by 30-miler.
Yeah, I'm thinking like they're running 30 miles.
Something like that. And
probably with their packs and
in a certain time period, probably. And I'm guessing this is probably very intense.
Brutal. I wonder how long that would take.
They said in the description that this was the final thing in between the Royal Marine recruits receiving their Green Berets.
Ooh.
And so this must be
graduation, basically.
Yeah, I'm guessing this might be like the final thing they do to close out boot camp.
Ooh.
Let us know if that's what this is. I guess we'll probably find out in the video, honestly.
Also, a little side note, a while back I mentioned that my younger brother joined the military and he went off to basic training for the Army.
He's there right now.
He's there now, and he's about to graduate. I think he's got another week or two.
That's it?
That's it. Time flies.
Already?
Probably not for him, but it has for us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time does fly.
He went in the first week of January, and I think in another week or two he'll be done with his basic training and get like a day or two break, and maybe.
Then he's going to his next training.
Yeah.
And that lasts like, what, another
12 weeks,
12 weeks, I think. Yeah. So a lot of training for him. I wonder what their final thing is going to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to hear all about it. I haven't actually got to speak with him since he went in. I think he calls my mom every Sunday as long as nothing happens and someone ruins it for them. But
right.
Yeah, he's doing well. I'm sure he's happy to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, I bet he is.
But anyway,
guys, we're going to jump in here and check out what the Royal Marines recruits go through with the infamous 30-miler.
It's just after 6 a.m. at Oakhampton Battle Camp on the northern edge of Dartmoor. It may appear to be a casual breakfast for these Royal Marine recruits, but what's ahead of them is anything but.
I like the music.
30 miles in under 8 hours across the board, otherwise known as the 30-miler.
30 miles in under 8 hours.
Jinx.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's what is that per? Well, that's
pace per mile.
That is, well, if it was 32 miles in 8 hours, it'd be 4 miles an hour. Carrying your packs.
4 miles an hour?
4 miles an hour. Now, like going through, an hour, 4 miles in an hour without a pack, just on flat ground, we can all pretty much do that if you're in decent physical shape, right? But imagine doing 8 hours straight of that with a pack, going through all sorts of terrain.
Yeah.
That's
it's rainy and wet and muddy.
I can already see it.
Yeah.
Look at this and what we just saw. Like, okay, that's pretty intense.
Yeah. That'd be rough.
Yeah.
The last test before these recruits become fully fledged Royal Marine Commandos.
Wow.
So 30-miler is the culmination of the commando tests. So in the past 3 days they would have done the endurance course, the 9-mile speed march and the Tarzan course, and more importantly it's the final stage
course
in their 36 weeks of training in the Royal Marines. And it's the final test they do before passing out and becoming Royal Marines Commandos.
Did he just say 36 weeks of training?
I want to compare that real quick to our Marine training. I wonder what they do. Okay, so I just looked it up on Google, and as long as it's the same thing I'm comparing, it says U.S. Marine Boot Camp. I don't know if this is boot camp, but I think it is. It's 13 weeks long.
He said the commandos.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, are the commandos basically every Royal Marine becomes a commando that joins, or is it a special subset of the Royal Marines?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too.
Let us know in the comments, guys.
Maybe somebody can weigh in and let us know.
That'd be interesting to look at, like the different Like, obviously you got
different branches,
right,
and how they compare.
And the different subsets within those branches. Like, you obviously have different special force units and stuff like that.
The requirements.
Right.
For each. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what we should check out in terms of that type of stuff to learn more about the different subsets within the different,
branches.
Yeah.
36 weeks. Oh, wow.
That's intense. Yeah.
Before they set off, there's a kit check. And then it begins.
I feel like your adrenaline would be like pumping.
Yeah.
At least at first.
No kidding. Because this is the end.
40 pounds worth of kit, all their safety stores, all the kit they'd potentially move to battle with, and that's what it's designed to replicate, either that insertion to a battlefield or extraction from a tactical action.
The recruits head south across Dartmoor as they'll be finishing in Bickley, where 42 Commando Royal Marines are based. Although they start and end their test on even, tarmacked ground, it doesn't stay that way.
Yeah, look at that.
Off-roading.
Okay, they started off together. Now they're kind of split up.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still together, but you know what I mean.
Terrain is pretty disgusting, especially in the winter time as well, when we've had a lot of rain recently. The ground is pretty much saturated underfoot, undulating terrain, steep features, re-entrance, valleys to move through, high features. Then when the wind's up as well, it makes life even more difficult.
So after the first leg, how are they?
Those boots don't look waterproof. I mean, I'm sure to some degree they are, but
I'm sure they probably are.
it didn't look like it.
I'm not sure, but I would guess they would be.
To the first leg, how are they all feeling?
Tired.
What did he say?
Tired.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it's easy.
The recruits are being pushed to their limits. It's physically and mentally exhausting. And with the changing conditions Dartmoor presents, there's a support team
Looks
of over
chilly.
20 military personnel, including medics, to make sure the recruits are as safe as they can be. Not everyone who starts will finish. There could be injuries en route. It's tough. It's designed to be.
Right, you know the drill, lads. Straight down, keep organ bottles in the jerry cans.
There are 5 checkpoints en route, and at the majority of them, they have just 2 minutes to have some
2
water,
minutes.
take on some food.
So
because they'll
that's
be
10 minutes
burning
stopping
through
total
at least
in that 8 hours.
3,000 calories during the course of the day.
Wow.
Over halfway, legs are tired, and now it's all about resilience.
I think by the time you get to this stage, because you've been through so much already before, your body is clearly in a lot of
In the
pain.
wet too.
Yeah.
That would
Probably
drain you.
managing injuries as best they can. However, because you have gone through so much and you're immensely capable of doing what has been asked of you, it's the final tick in the box that needs to be done. And no matter how much pain you are in, I think you've summoned the energy from somewhere deep down to get the job done on the day.
And they certainly did get the job done.
Cynical one. Eyes. Lift.
The hard work has paid off.
Oh, that feels
All
good.
that's left to do is to get that prestigious Green Beret and join the UK's elite fighting force. There will be a formal passing out ceremony at Commando Training Centre in the coming days, but this is the moment when the Commando tests are complete and they can look ahead to their future as Royal Marine Commandos.
Yeah, ecstatic.
So they become a commando at that moment.
All worked hard throughout the training and doing the 30 mile an hour. And
I'm sure they have a swearing
one of
in
the
too.
biggest
But
Yeah.
clubs in the world.
Yeah.
So absolutely ecstatic, and you can't beat the feeling. So really proud, really proud.
What was the worst part?
Worst part? Probably the first sort of 12 miles was the worst, knowing you've got all of it to come, and the pace was just rapid.
But you've done it.
Yeah, thank God.
Bryony Williams, Forces News, Devon.
Wow.
that's
Okay.
pretty cool.
I can imagine how great that feels.
Yeah, how proud you would be of yourself.
You start the morning as a recruit and you end 8 hours later as a commando. You know, how good does that feel to know you just accomplished that 30 miler? You just accomplished, what, 36 weeks of training, and now all that is behind you, and you're officially a commando. You get handed that Green Beret.
And all of it was worth it.
And all of it was worth it. But I have a question. What happens to the person who falls off at 20 miles into this 30-mile leg?
If they get injured or they just can't go on for whatever reason, does that mean they don't graduate? And
Yeah, no.
they don't. Oh, all that work was for
Man,
nothing.
so yeah, surely you go through 36 weeks of training, and then you
Maybe
start
they don't get
this.
another chance, like another,
Right, like you start this, and you get, say, what if someone got like 27 miles in, and they, I don't know, they
rolled their ankle or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what happens at that point? Okay, if someone gives up, is that different versus someone who has an injury? Yeah. Or is it all the same? Do they all get chances again, or are they just done with? Or perhaps, I don't understand if the commandos or every single Royal Marines recruit is what they become.
Right.
Or if
this is like something special on top of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, guys. We're still learning a lot about the military in the UK. So if you have anything we should check out next, please let us know in the comments. But I think that's it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey to discover anything and everything about the UK and Ireland. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Bye.